Nicely done. Okay, let's not crush anybody. All clear. All clear. All clear. Ronnie, Julie, good afternoon, good evening. First thing we got to do is we got to get some gas. How you doing? I mean, cooking gas here. We're going to try to get some propane today. Hi, Mystery. How are you? Welcome in. 2 more days in town and then we're out of here. Yeah, I can't believe, Ronnie, I was so dumb I didn't turn off I forgot to turn off the gas when I was done cooking. So that just basically wasted probably $15 worth of fuel. So Hell's Angels wannabe around town. It's the wannabe boys. Let's go to the Roseland gas station. They still haven't moved into this enormous building over here. Maybe they're starting to, I don't know. Driving me crazy. Hey Charles, how you doing, babe? Oh man. Let's see if my boy can set me up with some fuel here. Don't be a fool, fuel. Got Swap Boy here. Fucked it up, man. Thank you. I don't know who the dope is that ever invented plastic headlight lenses. All right, we got Gas Boy set us up here. So we're all set. I can't believe the way they cleared that land over there. There used to be all kinds of buildings over there. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Nobody in the world likes July 5th. I guess. I don't know. The 5th of July. Trixie, how you doing, babe? I got a cuckle in my throat. So I got this steak I'm gonna cook up later tonight. I'm trying to take care of a few things before I blow town on Wednesday. Getting squared away with my daughter. Making sure I'm gonna have a roof over me head. Yeah, we're 7-Eleven bound. We're all gassed up, Ronnie. We are all gassed up. And it's not a bad price. It's cheap. I get about $5 cheaper there than most other places. Unless you're filling up a big tank, you're always going to pay top dollar. It's far different if you're filling up a, for an RV, and you got a 15-gallon tank. Well, I picked up this nice discount steak last week, and it's been sitting in the fridge. It's certainly not a high quality steak, but I'll enjoy it. I will definitely enjoy it. Please hit the thumbs up if you're coming in. I think I'm going to just take the van. I don't know what I'm going to... I still haven't decided what I'm going to take down. I think it's important to run the van, to run the truck a little bit. And the truck has 110,000 less miles than this thing has on it. Gambler, what's going on? Now they are going to be opening up beer in the Mitote. I don't know when that's going to be. Once they open that up, we can go over there and set ourselves up to a big blow one night. Boo, 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 boo. See, it wasn't too bad last night. The place was rocking till about 11 o'clock. And then I think they shot their lot early last night. Everybody explosively ejaculated before 10-11 p.m. Which was good if you're a cat, because they were scrambling around. They didn't know whether we were under attack or what the hell's going on. All they hear is that mess. Like that salmon, huh? Try to stick to wild caught stuff. Been a great two streams, the last two streams. Tonight we're just gonna keep it simple, down home folk. Having a good time. Yeah, don't do it, bro. He was awful excited to want to pull out there. He was awful excited. Oh, you said sirloin. I think that's what I got. I thought you said salmon. My bad. I got this on a deep special. Don't do it. Somebody's got their jumpy, their brincola set up. Brincoles. They're little jumpy. Okay, let's probably get it in here so that the phone is in the shade. I really got to get organized and packed properly before I head out. I don't want to forget anything. Batteries. I want to have flashlight. Monkey Boy wants to do some Black Widow hunting. Big fruit across the street. Big meats. Doctor's in the house. How you doing, doctor? I'm going to be throwing a steak down tonight. I got a refill on the gas. I have to say, it was kind of disappointing last night not to have the grill, but the grill needs a whole rebuild anyway, so this will be like the third rebuild coming up. But for 18 bucks compared to 150 bucks for a new one, it's a good, you know, the bones of it are good. And I don't want to contribute another hunk of steel to a landfill or junk it out for 8 cents a pound or whatever they're paying. $0.08 a pound or whatever they're paying on steel. Scrapper could make a hell of a living around this place. Just picking up old barbecues. Stainless steel otherwise. Of course, you burn more in fuel to haul that crap around than you get in metal, so you got to take a big load in. He's a scrapper, she's a scrapper. Wouldn't you like to be a scrapper too? So I picked up another tank. Take that in 2 days and 2 more days and we're on the road. I'm going to try to do my packing earlier tomorrow. I got to go get a shot tomorrow. I also have to file a thing with the no trespass thing with the police department. They have this thing in California, kind of protects you just in case a squatter ever comes through. You don't have to go through all the court fandango and stuff. So I hope you're feeling better today, Dr. Frankenstein. We sure had a good time last night. We always have a good time when you're around. Fine times. I feel like I should get 2 new tires on the truck. I don't know. I just don't want to spend the money. Maybe for Christmas time I'll treat myself to some new tires. Would you like to be a hot dog too? As the S-curve of doom. So I know Mystery's feeling better today. Even though there's some fragility there. And some frigidness. Is it frigid or fragile? What was it? Was it frigid or fragile or frazzled? Frizzle, frazzle, frazzle, dumb. Time for this one to come home. Yeah, my bad, Mystery. I'm not going. Well, what's going on? Last night you were in fine spirits. You said the show, everything kind of picked you up, made you feel good. That's a nice trestle table right there. That is a nice trestle table. That is a nice. Where could I use that trestle table? I don't want to bring any more junk in. Beautiful weather, 77 degrees, probably 72 actually. Today, delightful. I don't know, I'm not going to cry if this weather pattern holds the whole summer. I am not going to be crying. So it looks like I'm going to be out 10 days travel. My boy likes to give a concert, doesn't he? Now we got a little bigger crowd down here today.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know.
That was mildly annoying. Wasn't it? That was mildly annoying. All right, our parking spot is open. Our parking spot is open. Yeah. It's all Chinese people up here these days. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign for property values, ladies and gentlemen. All these tech geeks want to have a nice little getaway close to home. All the nice tech geeks. Okay, let's get this turned around. We've got our gas spots. Okay. Let's get that baby to stay put right there. Okay, there we go. I think that's got it. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this tree is very fragile. I'm not quite sure what the source of the fragility is. I don't know. We were drilling down one night. Honest to goodness, it escaped me. I'm embarrassed to say. So I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to take the van down. I'm going to try to get the advanced weather for next week. I haven't heard of any imminent warm-ups or anything, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. On one way, I got all my tools and stuff in here. On the other way, that high desert could be a little more comfortable with the AC cranking. I don't know. What to do? Feel like Meryl Streep in an Officer, whatever the hell it was. Sophie's Choice. Oh, what to do? Take the truck. That's it. Dr. Frankenstein says, don't be a fool. Make a swamp cooler. Hey, LaDonna. I've never really been too uncomfortable with the van, no matter what the weather is. And now that the truck is properly licensed and tagged, they can't give me a ticket. Last time I had the truck down there, they gave me a ticket because the Texas registration was not up to date. I didn't even know they could pull that in Vegas, but they scan every damn. It's just a work van. Hey Lavender, how you doing? They scan every license plate, and then they get a beep 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 beep. Hell, that truck hadn't been registered from 2000 to 2006. I was fearful of showing up. Please hit the thumbs up button, guys, if you're just coming in. Please take a second to like up the stream. I am very appreciative for each and every one of you. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a good 4th. I had a nice quiet when I was happy for that. I don't need all the hullabaloo of I don't need all the hullabaloo of fireworks going off and all that. Where am I? I'm in Santa Rosa. Where are you? I'm right where you left me. We were talking about mysteries, fragility. We were weighing in on that. I'm right here. I got some ideas for some food places. I was doing some research. That's it, Deja Vu. How you doing? I was doing some research on worst rated restaurants in Vegas, and they keep trying to put me to like circus buffet. Yeah, I mean I know that circus buffet is shitty. I ate there enough times with the kids and all that. I don't imagine it improved with age. I mean, the chicken was like, I don't know what they boiled it in or fried it in. It was all rotten tasting. What's the point in reviewing the circus buffet? I guess we could go in and just review for the sake of just how is it these days? I'll let you guys weigh in on that a little bit. Hell, they still got one. And it's not too hard to park over there. Pop her in their parking garage. I can't remember. My daughter took me to the high quality Wynn brunch buffet. But I haven't done another one. That was the first buffet I'd done in years anyway. I just don't do the buffet, so. I guess it could be all right. Yeah, the South Point, I don't know if I want to drive that far down. I know that they have the last legit seafood buffet on Friday night, and they line up for like an hour and a half. I'm not going to line up for... we were pretty good at the brunch in October or whatever. We only waited about 15 minutes. But the South Point, it's got like the last seafood buffet or something, so you're going to be sucking eggs for a while waiting in line down there. And I know Golden Nugget did away with their buffet. They used to have a buffet. Flamingo had a buffet for a long time, but they turned it into some other, I don't know what the hell they turned it into, but that was terrible. Flamingo was just the usual crap, boiled shrimp, ambrosia and jello and rolls. The one that used to have a great buffet was the Hilton before it became the Westgate. And the Hilton used to have like $12.95 seafood buffet, everything buffet. Man, they'd start you out. You had a choice of whether you wanted a beer or a glass of champagne. And they had oysters on the half shell and everything. The price was unbelievable. How would you rate South Point Sportsbook? Sportsbooks are kind of going to be pretty much the same. Would you say rate them in terms of accoutrement, in terms of atmosphere? The books are always going to be tight with each other within a very small tolerance. One might be a half a point out on an NFL game. Some people try to arbitrage that crap. Remember, every time you're putting down a sports bet, you're giving up 10% big right off the top. So you're only getting that back 90 cents for every dollar in the best case. Hope you had an amazing night. And the pizza was good, Reggie. I could have beefed up the sauce a little bit, but it weren't bad. It weren't bad. So that's the thing you got to understand with the sports betting is it doesn't pay off to true odds. It doesn't pay off to true odds. The Ray Cabana boys. There we go. I don't even know. I don't even know if there is such an animal anymore. I guess it like the wind, but to tell you the truth, it's people end up coming out of there looking like lobsters, LaDonna, because they're not used to the intensity. Unless you have some shade to crawl under, 10-15 minutes with that intense high desert sun, that'll take the hide right off your back. That'll do it. That'll take the hide off your back. We're not going to bite, Alex, since the first time you've ever been in here. Nice to see you, Lavender. People must have taken the train. Yeah, I have 4 Roses bourbon last night. It was good. It was good. I had one shot, one good shot. How you doing, Shimei? It was very good. Tonight I got this nice steak, and that'll be good all by itself. That'll be excelente. I hope you're doing well, Shimei. I don't know whether somebody's busking or what the hell. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh man, trolls hate that when you don't play along. Killer. I've been to Area 51. No, I've been to Area. What's the one I went to? Not the. Not way out, and I wouldn't even drive out there. I wouldn't even drive out there in the desert. It would be a colossal waste of time because all you're going to do is pull up to a chain link fence, and they're going to ask you what you're doing. You say nothing. I'm just looking around to be all right. Stay as long as you like. Don't try to cross onto the property. We have a shoot to kill order. Yeah, so you just basically rode all that distance out there for what? Oh, I went out to the area, whatever hell it is. Football level when they moved to. I don't know what's the alignment now for. I don't know what the alignment is for. I don't know which. With North Dakota always had pretty good football, but I don't know what the alignment is. Not quite sure what the alignment is. Yeah, I haven't gone up to Red Rock Canyon. I'm basically very turned off by nature. The most DWI checkpoints if you go in there and hand it out there. Yeah. Area 51. I just have no interest. I went to Area 15 in Vegas, which is where they have the that mart, whatever the hell it is down there. But I just wasn't. It was just dark. It was. You know, you go to all these experience rooms or something like that. I guess if you're a 10 to 18-year-old boy or girl, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Donna's like, oh yeah, I forgot. You're allergic to beauty and the outdoors. Yeah, it's just not that thing. They're super low, Shemay. Lake Powell and Lake Mead, super low. Everybody's getting a trifle bit nervous. I think by the end of August will probably be the low, below the low of 2024, which was pretty low. We're supposed to have an El Nino year, so maybe that'll result in some more. Magdalena, beautiful banana, and they're getting older. Something just like a nice cigarette, a cup of coffee, and a nice poke sandwich. Yeah, nice pulled poke sandwich is nice. Very nice. Pulled poke. I remember the auto museum, they had a cool. I don't even know if that auto museum is still there. I've been down to the Cobra, the Shelby place where they work on the Shelbys. I know Reno's Harris has a big up in Reno has a big one. Looks like Las Vegas water is cheap, but can double in the summertime. I'm not sure, Ronnie. You have a lot of people pulling on. A lot of states are pulling water off of that waterway, and California has a hammerlock on it, and the federal government's going to step in and say we're going to throw out whatever was put together in 1933, and we're going to supersede that due to the emergency. So I'm not sure what it's going to mean. I have no idea. I got none. Hey Carol, how are you? You don't deserve a comment, Alex, because you've never been here before. How's that for a good answer? What's going on, Gary? I had a decent one. It was low stress. I had just, the shit was going on in the neighborhood around me. It was okay. I don't think anybody lost any fingers or toes that I know of. There were helicopters all over the place flying around, but I didn't have much trouble. Now we have a long stretch with no holiday until Labor Day, and then basically we're looking at the silly season for elections will be coming up. Travel a lot, not too much. What is that? Red straight read on that. Yeah. I find most nature repulsive. I'm like Clark Griswold. Yeah, I can look at the Grand Canyon. Yep. All right, let's go. The new College have to earn their OG stat. Yeah. Yeah, this guy rolled in with a bullshit story that his son passed on. Nobody's never been in the chat before. And he wondered why he never got any traction. It was the funniest thing on planet Earth. Spent a day in the emergency room. I was weed whacking and feeling. Oh man. Oh shoot. Gary. Dude, that's, you know what your mission is now. You're lucky you didn't go into anaphylactic shock or something. Holy smokes. Please hit the like button, guys, if you're coming in. It's very appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, I bet you were puffed up like a balloon. Bed and bathroom when you get older. Yeah, spent the recovery well. Yeah, the stain was poor. Yeah, thank you, Alex. I can. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're gonna have a hard time topping LaDonna. But I would say I've had the most colorful life. But I don't have anything really to complain about. Somebody's got their Rivian. Just dropped 25 bucks, Alex. It probably will clear the cobwebs in my head. Just to be, it's just the way my brain works. It's just the way my brain works. I still can't believe I left the gas on the other night. I guess somebody's, I don't know about nature. I can appreciate it these days with AI and imagery. You can immerse yourself right in the experience. I mean, why fight the traffic jam? Pay 50 bucks to park. God knows what they charge to park at Mount Rushmore now. I have no idea, but that looks like a cool place to visit. And then you'd have to see the Crazy Horse monument. All right, Alex, I understand. I'm a dick. I get it. See you later. Thank you. Take care. Thank you for the donation. It's appreciated. If yeah. What would you describe a religious person, Reggie? 'Bama, yeah. 50, I know, I can't wait till college football. Gary, that'll take the sting off of your 28 yellow jacket. Of course I am. Anybody in his right mind would be, Reggie. 55 more days, yeah. I think 2 weeks, in 2 weeks they'll be reporting for light workouts, which is great. Which college football teams do I like? Traditionally or... Fred, it's a scrambled egg these days, dude. You have SEC and you have Big Ten. Everything else is just a sideshow. So you got to pick your spots early in football, because as the year goes on, it's harder and harder to make money in college football. There's less mystery about the teams. In other words, the big question is, did Indiana won the national championship last year? Fernando Mendoza moved on to Las Vegas, but does that mean that they should drop to 79th? You know, I'm smelling there's money to be made in there. And then you contrast that with James Madison. What happened, Gary? The whole team hit the transfer portal? You can't build anything anymore. Anytime a guy can say, I want out, throw his name in the open, another school, yeah, we'll pick him up. You can't build anything anymore. And that's the worst part about it. So they're pretty much killed college football in that way. Look at the NFL with salary caps. Any team could potentially be in a Super Bowl. Any team could be in. And then you get some severe disappointments. Look at the way Penn State was supposed to come in as the prohibitive national championship. Bottom fell right out of that bird. That cost me money. That team flew as high as a manhole cover, man. That was, yeah. LSU, you know, there's certain teams you can count on that are always going to be good. Ole Miss, Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, the big house up in Michigan. Yeah, Fernando Mendoza went to the Las Vegas Raiders. Yep. First round draft pick. So they'll be underestimating him in the beginnings. This kid will come out gunning from the start. There won't be any big fumbling, stumbling, rumbling, I don't think. I don't know, Miami was in there. Florida State was another one that just went down the shitter. The year before they were outstanding, they were bitching that they didn't even make it to the invite to the championship round, and then the next year they just went down the crapper. They just went up the spout where the woodbine twineth. It was over. Up the spout where the woodbine twineth. That was it. That was it. So there's a lot of, you know, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, and you guys probably know better than I do, it's a team is more than a combination of just parts. There has to be those parts have to work well together, and that's the failing of just having superstars and all that stuff. So who can blame kids? There's 50 schools that kids want to play for, and the other 280 or whatever are just their bottom feeders. Well, I don't know if it already ruined it. It's too easy to have a good year and then you're just plucked out and just move on. So, how can you build on that, Reggie? You can't learn a program and then run that program for 3, 4, 5 years. So, Does that mean there's not money to be made on college football? No, it doesn't mean that at all. But you're going to make your money early in the season. We are charging, Ronnie. We are. Unbelievably. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. So I expect Indiana will be under bet and the Raiders will be under bet. I expect Bo Nix to come out charging with the Denver. I expect the Ravens to be a much more formidable defensive team, giving Lamar Jackson a better chance to win some games than pissing them away in the fourth quarter. Any money in cow patty throwing? Yeah. Well, you're down there in football country, LaDonna. Friday night lights, baby. And of course, the perennial crew will go, oh, well, Nebraska, how will the Cornhuskers do? Oh. Oh, man, I remember 4 years ago betting on Frost was the coach of Nebraska. They went over to play that game in Ireland. Who in the hell beat him over there? I can't remember who in the hell it was. It was embarrassing. Less than money. Look, I don't care what people do. The rules, I don't set the rules. But if you want a competitive, you know, when you have this name, image, likeness, and this transfer portal, you have people that show up for the first game of the year and they show up for the homecoming rivalry game, and that's it. That's it. That's when I look at the wide receivers. Wide receivers are the only ones. Free safeties, cornerbacks, and wide receivers are always the playboys on the team. Always, always, always. They're always good till they take a solid hit, and that's the end of the season. It's over, baby. Once a nice, juicy, fat linebacker catches him gone across the middle, wipes him out. How much money the NFL generated in it? Reggie, my concern with the NFL is that they're pricing themselves out of the mind of people. The NFL always had a philosophy. We're always training the next generation of fans. And that starts, I don't want to sound sexist, that starts by Sunday morning sitting next to your old man hooting and hollering. You don't even know what he's hooting about. You know, you're 15 months old and you're training. Now, the guy's working his ass off 60 hours a week, struggling to pay a mortgage, pay off, make the payments on his truck, put food on the table. He ain't got the money to throw down to watch football behind a paywall. You're just robbing, you're killing your future. You're turning the kid's Sunday morning into, Grand Theft Auto 8, the prostitute edition on the streets of New York. How you doing, Nicole? Hey, Alan. Grand Theft Auto 9, the pimp edition. Let's take out some pimps today. It's greed knows no bounds. Greed, in the end, it's just it eats itself. It eats its own tail. So all I can say, Reggie, is they used to have charity races back in the day. I think Ben-Hur, I don't know when the last time y'all went to a chariot race, but this all sports come and go. Spending big cash in our country is struggling. Well, one thing that's a lot of countries have more money than we do. Yeah, you too, Gary. Did lots of TikTok. That's good. Look at how successful the W has been run. Reason ticket price. I don't know. I've never put a penny into WWE. What's going on, D? I thought you were in Tijuana. Oh, Gatlinburg. What's going on, D? Old Gatlinburg. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 9, the Pimp Edition. Oh, cool. Okay. Are you married, engaged still? That's why, say what you will about Taylor Swift, she controls her own destiny in terms of, if I'm going to have a wedding, I pay for the venue. I have my own cinematographers, videographers, musicians. I control all the rights, all the distribution rights, everything. I'm not mentally stable to be with anyone. Well, it's hell, man. That's a good, the hell, that's not the worst realization on planet. It's a hell of a mature thing to say. It's a hell of a, you know, it's a profound insight. It's that, it's good recognition. Let's see, Max. Well, don't worry about it. You know, you can always, Ronnie, you don't have to delete him. I was going to try to give him encouragement for his detransition or whatever. Sound like he was having some type of detransition issue or something. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Lord knows, D, I've run my own program. I hardly feel qualified to talk on anybody else's. But I hear you. I think it's a very hell of a mature thing to say. Yeah, so did I. I don't know if Ringling Brothers, who in the hell goes to a circus? Where do they make their revenue? I mean, if you had a circus up here, they'd be throwing themselves across the highway to keep the circus semis from rolling into town. Every gassy grandma in Sebastopol would be out there. We've allowed our country to be hijacked by a bunch of loons. Welcome back, Mystery. It's no wonder people are mentally mashed up these days. Everybody's playing a performative game, pretending it's all great. And this is enlightened, and this is wonderful. Oh, I finally got something to hold my sunglasses, so hopefully we won't lose. Hopefully we won't lose anymore. Greed kills everything in the end. I saw greed kill Montgomery Mall over here when they couldn't cut a deal with Cattleman's Markets, Cattleman's Steakhouse, which was a wonderful anchor tenant. They're gone, and the mall is just struggling to have anybody there. I won't say everything sucks, but you know, some stuff sucks. Yeah, thank you guys. Thumbs up or appreciate it. I'm just saying people have to get along pretending they like the state of shit, you know.
I was like, no thank you.
It's all performative bullshit. I'm trying to volunteer for the Democrat Party in Tennessee, Michigan, or where. They'd love to have you. They could always use help. Left the Queen for a reason. I don't know, Reggie. It was all driven home to me. We had these terrible test results for testing kids in the schools here in Santa Rosa. And math proficiency came in at like 25%, and reading comprehension was like 31%. And the only thing that they came out and talked about, okay, he's going to come in and we get rid of people that retract. There we go. Come back on another one of your channels. There we go. They could have cared less about not a peep about the terrible test scores, nothing. All the attention was what was going on overseas, and as if, you know, it's a chance to trot out the old Birkenstocks, get the old signs out, dust them off, and go be a hater. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, D's he's been straight up, you know, bullshit. He's taking his lumps in life. He's taking his hits. that really drove home to me the situation here in the county. That it's just, it's performative. It's a chance to dress up in pink and go stand on the street corner on a Wednesday, uh, as if, as if dancing in front of your own kind changes anything. You know, they'd have more respect if you headed down to Texas or Louisiana and did it. Let's make sure you're on all messages. Always lose this thing. Where? Here we go. I had to flip that around. To me, there's nothing more important than, you know, these kids are going to have to take care of you one day. And when they go and put the wrong dose of medicine in or give you the wrong pill, you don't come back from it. This is a very dark county anyway. It's a lot of very terrible history in this county. Dutcher Crossing Vineyards and Winery. I don't think I'd want to be running a vineyard these days. Never any hate here. Man, what a beautiful day. I don't know what it is, 71 degrees. I'm having connection brewing from another storm is brewing. It's that time of year, Shimei. I heard it in the Washington Mall, the mall down there that big storm swept through. It's that time of the year. Any place you have that heat and humidity, it's going to be a blow. Yeah, it's beautiful here. I don't even think it's 71 degrees. I guess the boys are waiting for the train. So I don't know what college football will bring this year. But the internet is costing us. People are good at the core. I still believe it. Let's see. Our weather. Hey Nathan, the weather's been crap here. Too hot. Tons of rain. And wow, we. Yeah, debunker me. It'll make you feel like it. Oh. Nice to see you, Nathan. Everybody's beggar, Duggar, whatever. Everybody's experience is different. I never held myself out as a model for anybody when I was trans or when I detransitioned. I didn't come on and use it for clicks and views and to just came out, did one video, stated my situation, told people what happened to me, how I felt. I never felt empowered or that I possess the ability to talk about anybody else's experience at any time during that whole 11 years. It's nice to see you, Nathan. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's doing good in Canada. I can say in my situation, yes, it was better for me. But sometimes people have to know their own limit. Well, for children to have the capacity to know right from wrong, it doesn't drop out of the sky. It has to be carefully taught in the rationale and the reasoning behind it. Yeah, I don't know who you think you're going to stop, beggar. Who knows who you're talking about? Oh, yeah, don't come on in beside work. Yeah, you're a hard-working guy, Nathan. You've always been a hard-working person. As I recall, you were in retailing. I would suggest your problems, beggar, go deeper than who's trans or who's not trans in society. You seem a very insecure person. Yeah, see, I never forget, Nathan. I never forget. And fly like a bird. Oh, shit. That's great, man. That really, that makes me smile today, Jorge. Jorge Mountain Boy, that makes me smile today. I want to get drunk and just fly like a bird. Try to just do it at ground level. Don't take it literally. Like something out of Batman that, what was the thing? Whatever happened to Johnny Gobbs? He stepped off a roof and he drank too much Drano or something. Hey, Judy. How are you? Nice to see you. It's, it's been 3 years since I detransitioned. It's been wonderful. I wish she could have stayed longer, but I know it. Not very well. I saw him in a video. He's 80. Al Pacino. He's been around a while. You know, he left his mark. Yeah. Well, I had a secondary thing come along, January, February, March mystery. But I overcame.
I know.
I overcame. Now I'm deep in writing my memoir, so hopefully somebody will gain something out of it. God knows my life has been colorful enough. One side of the world to the other. I'm looking forward to some steak tonight, baby. We got the gas. Yay. We got the gas. Life rolls on. There's still many chapters to be written. Many chapters to be written. No, it's a hell of a memoir, all right. You want to see how off target a life can run. You got to take that baby all the way. You got to grab the roots of that baby and pull it out and examine them. That's painful as it can be. It was a blowout in San Francisco, Judy. It was all overcast and everything. There's another Chevy Bolt. Wow. Nice to have some, damn, I gotta remember to turn off the gas. I was so excited when I cooked that darn peach cobbler in this skillet that I totally forgot to turn off the gas, and it just emptied, just burned it all out. All right, take care, Nathan. Thank you. Good to see you. God bless, man. Great person, Nathan. Another great Canadian. Been around on the channel a long time. I'll let it be in control. Don't hit my van, thank you. Person came roaring out of their spot like crazy. Yep, life, you never know. Everyone will have challenges. Ups and downs, unexpected things occur. It's the marker of every life. Oh, there's the Point Arena bus. How cool. This person with all this backpack is getting aboard. That's a cool ride to get up the coast. I wouldn't mind that. How much longer? I think that we're on the verge of it. Beggar between national debt. We just hit $39 trillion, $39.3 trillion. The The June employment report didn't look real good. All right, take care, Reggie. Take care. All right, thanks for coming in. She's going to take the ride up the road. I know a bubble when I see one. And this is a bubble. Yeah, maybe the key to going up to Mendocino is just leaving the driving to somebody else. That's it. That Town Point Arena is right on the San Andreas Fault. In 1906, the damn lighthouse there split right in half. Right in half. Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate you. Good to see you. It's hard to generate good jobs these days. It's hard to open a restaurant. It's hard to pay rent on a place. Yeah, this place is really overrun with Chinese people on the weekend. That's a real good sign for the future. I smell tech geek money. Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. It's very hard, but the state of New Jersey's hiring. It's all kinds of jobs. If you want to drive vehicles here and there in a 3-state area, they'll pay you $25 an hour to drive. But we're lacking the jobs that give you a chance to advance. There are more and more gig jobs. And they're just, people are becoming peasants, a peasant class for other people. That's the big problem, and we're creating a peasant class. Of serfs on the manor. And they're making Uber rich, Grubhub rich. There it is. The state. I love that when Shimei puts that up. That's great. That's beautiful. They ain't hiring here in the county, I tell you that. Not with the state of our screw up here. The wine industry's in the toilet. 20 the new 10. Well, I don't know how you feel about it, beggar. I have eyes. I grew up when we actually produced something in this nation. Now all we do is trade back and forth telling other people how to do something more productively, but now AI is going to take that over. You look at Wynn. It's emblematic of big money's just not rolling into Vegas like it used to. That big high roller money that would hit the baccarat table. What is your opinion on security cameras everywhere? There's a difference between having security cameras and there's a difference in having security cameras that actually mean something. In other words, the only thing security cameras do is show you a crime was committed. They don't do anything to prevent anything. So it's like I walk around Vegas, there's the eye in the sky things that sit there with the blue light so everybody knows we're watching. And then companies pay 6 months, a year, they get tired of it. We're not going to pay $200 a month, scrap it. So at the end of it, people just overrun. I'll probably stop and check out the hotel there, 11 miles outside of Vegas, that basically abandoned. They've lit fires inside of it. Yeah, surveillance for what? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Beggar. When people say manufacturing is going to come back to the U.S., I say, really? You're going to compete with China on parts? We'll have manufacturing, but it'll be clean. There'll be nobody on the factory floor. There'll be 5, 10 men and women that run the whole plant. There's not going to be hundreds of people standing on a line as another Chevrolet or a Ford Model T comes down the line. That bird has flown the coop. The only way that comes back is when the standard of living drops back to the point where it equals China's average standard of living. Then you have a chance to claw back. But that's a big gap. That's a big gap. Well, if you're on the streets, it's no invasion of privacy. As the Supreme Court ruled Mystery, there's no expectation of privacy in a public place. London has more cameras per square inch than any other city on planet Earth. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys. Everybody knows they're on camera in London, but does it do anything to change the complexion of... I don't know. I have no idea. That's when people confront me on the street when I'm live streaming. Oh, you can't do this, or you, yeah, I can. If you ask me nicely. But if you want to jump in my face, guys doing carrying a dog over there? Any cameras outside are perfectly legal. I'm registering my property with the police tomorrow. Somebody can come in when you're gone and establish and you know, and you file this thing ahead of time, and no matter how long they claim, you just kick them right on out. That gone through all the legal bullshit. Especially in California, it's absolutely critical. But they put their face in front of you. Well, of course, Judy, what am I going to do? I tell people, you just came into my show. Nobody even noticed you over there. You just came in, just got in my face. But clearly it's becoming it's becoming much more dangerous to do it because society is progressively unhinged. I mean, you had a guy walk up to the beach in Coney Island last night and just argue, open fire, shot, 7, 8 people? I mean, what's going through that guy's head? It is silly, but it's a fact of life because people want to exercise control over you. They want to be bullies. Especially if they live on the streets, they feel like it's your home, their home, and you're invading it. It's okay. People tell me, hey, I don't want to be on camera. No problem. I won't put you on camera. And I appreciate that you asked me instead of come and jump in my face and start giving all kinds of trouble. Good thing about my neighborhood is ain't nobody breaking into any houses. They know where the stuff is. It's up the hill in the high rent district. It ain't down here. Well, that's what I mean, Judy. You have to own something in life, and when you decide that the public streets are your home, you're going to start feeling like you can exercise some rights. But you got to be careful because some people you just don't want to argue with. And I've been in those situations on the street of Vegas. I'm like, no problem. We had that guy come out that was a mental case from the military housing guy, high and tight, got right up in my face. What am I going to confront? What am I going to take the guy on? Doesn't matter if they want to be filmed. Don't be in public then. Don't live on the street. Then you have no problem at all. But as long as you choose to make the street your home, then that's the risk you take. That's it. That's the name of that tune. There's nothing to see from the other side. There's no legal standing from the other side. It's like saying they should allow people to jump into traffic if they want to. Oh, I see the point. They just want to get where they're going real quick. So, yeah, go ahead. Law doesn't work that way. So there is no side to be seen. The bedroom basement was trashed. I'm living in a different place now. I know it changes you. Yeah, it does change you. I bet it does, Angus Kisses. Looks like people are coming back from the baseball game. And so when people come up and when people ask me kindly, please don't put me on camera. You think I'm going to stand there and continue to video? No. I turn the camera away, but when somebody comes up and tells me, you can't do that, it's violating my rights, I'm like, call a cop. It's like when I was metal detecting one time in LA and somebody came out, oh, you can't do that, and that's my property. I said, no, it's not. It belongs to the city of Los Angeles. I'm calling the cops. I'm like, I'm going to sit here and wait on this curb. I sat down on the curb. Here come the cops. What are you doing? I'm metal detecting. You can't do that. This is, you know where you are? This is a rough area here, and people get hurt here. You know, so you're going to have to leave the area. I said, call your supervisor. 20 minutes later, the supervisor rolls up. No problem. Do what you're doing. You better pull these officers aside and explain to them what's what. Yeah, everybody love a camera to prove what truthfully happened exactly. Sometimes you have to wake people up a little bit and make them understand. No, you don't own the world. And that was a tough lesson for that lady that day. Very scary. Well, one thing you never see around my area is that people breaking into homes. People's money is in their cars, their sound systems, and all that. That's what takes the beating. They'll just take a brick, smash the window, grab it, and go. That's it. Otherwise, there's nothing anybody has in their house unless they're a drug dealer or something that anybody wants. And they don't usually make the mistake of misidentifying where the drug dealers are. But if you don't have a pot to piss in, nobody bothers you. All that has is risk that you might be shot. Because, like, I want to wash my hands. Well, you don't need to wash your hands. I got cameras and a dog. Yeah, there's just not the incentive around my neighborhood to do that. Just not the incentive. Maybe heading over to the east side of town. Where are your jewels? What the hell are jewels? You know, you wear like diamonds and what? Diamonds. Rings. It's too funny, man. It's too funny. Anyway, that's the state of stuff today. That is the state of stuff today. Would you like to be a melon head too? It's another reason I don't want to own anything. But if you have a car and you have a nice car, that's a whole different ball game, man. People love to break into people's cars. Rubber band, they can have that. That's good, Duncan. I don't want to have anything that anybody wants. And before you kill me, just take it. I don't even want it. You can have it. going on downtown today? On the 5th of July. We don't have any holidays until Labor Day now. It's weird, like August is one of the only months that doesn't have any holiday. It looks pretty quiet down here today. Somebody's got their little rhino carts. What the hell is she squawking about? They're your average redwood trees, mystery. Yes, August 21st is a holiday. That's right, Shimei. You and Alan Gentry. Esteemed members of the 21 Club. When are you going on vacation, Shimei? Usually you go down to Cape May and with your sister or your mother and your mother. Parking spot. I think I'm going to run into the library for a minute. Y'all stay put for a minute. Shimei's a member of the 21 Club. Y'all stay put for a minute. So nobody took anything. Oh yeah. All right. When did Shimei say she's gone? Let's see. Hey Joni, how you doing? Shimei. Hey, yes. Right now. Okay, yeah, I know she takes an annual trip, so okay. You always hope she has a good time. Her sister talks more than I do, if you can believe it. Sometimes that defies. As usual, this library doesn't have what I'm looking for. And they're closing. The library is closing. The library will close at 5 p.m. exactly. There you go, 8:16 to 8:23. We're going to mark that down. I might be up in, I don't know where I'll be. Not quite sure where I'll be. But that'll be nice. That's always nice for you, Shimei. That's a good getaway. That's awesome. It's time to go cook up a steak. Oh, there's the police. People are like, man, your town's got so damn many police. Yeah, no kidding. 71 degrees. Like Ina Garten, she doesn't have to worry about anything out there. Just some weirdo shows up at her door. What's the recipe for the Marry Me chicken? It's in my book. I'm not buying the book. We're going to make it right now. Well, what was I going to do? I made the chicken. He loved it. I didn't even call the cops when it was over. Ina Garten, baby. Showed up. I didn't know what to do. I told Jeffrey we might as well make the chicken. We felt so bad for him. He came such a long way. You did fine, Judy. I didn't think in your line of social work that you could ever be shy with anybody. To tell you the truth, I thought things came natural to you. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button. We're way behind on thumbs up tonight. Thank you. I had to run into the library. I wanted to see if they had a book, but of course they don't. That library is useless as tits on a bull. Yeah, I didn't want to even do alone. I didn't have time for that. They were kicking me out. Yeah, if you're not shy, I mean, who in the hell am I? You know, I've had people, oh, I can't believe it's Rosieokelly. Like, I'm looking around, like, who? I'm like, me? Me. You talking about me? Me. So, you know, this is Rosie, right? The old war horse from Baltimore. The old war horse from Baltimore. Oh, Roosevelt. And then Judy's like, oh, yeah, we were like old pals, you know. 10 minutes. Judy's like, we're old pals. Home sweet home. I gotta carry this thing with two hands. I don't want to blow the meat off my rib tonight pulling this propane tank around. This really sucks. Good thing about having a truck and a van is you leave one of them here and that's like, you know, nobody's going to muck with you. All right, let's get you guys set up. We're going to go into the living room first. And then we'll head out to the back deck when it's time to cook up. By that time, it's going to be plenty chilly. That Japanese weeping flowering tree, yeah, that did good. Now it's got to fill out good. It's the last tree, non-fruit tree I got on the property. I froze so many, I probably froze 30 pounds, 40 pounds of peaches. There's the yard sale that never ends. This is the yard sale. A lot more white people moving in the neighborhood. A lot more white folk. All right, let's get set up. We're not going to do any drinking. Gonna have a beer, chill out, have a few peanuts. Well, I'm so glad to have this for my glasses now, so I don't have to lose them. How many pairs of these babies have I lost over the years? 10 pairs of Ray-Bans? Not anymore. Not anymore, baby. Not anymore. It's looking good over here. Got my Frida Kahlo. Looks very severe in that. It looks like a much older Frida. Not that she wasn't ever a beauty queen, but
every single day in this culture as America becomes more and more anti-Christian.
Con su versión de
much on. But that thing works good. I got a whiz, so I'll be back in a minute. I gotta bring in the gas.
Something unusual is happening to you.
Stand by.
He said, in the world, you're going to have tribulation. It's going to happen. So don't be surprised. Number two, don't be afraid. Now, how do I get rid of the fear of opposition? How do I get rid of the fear of disapproval? How do I get fear, afraid? How do I get rid of that fear of being rejected? You need to be filled with God's love. The more you realize how much God loves you, the Bible says there's no fear in love. Perfect love casts out all fear. You focus on God's love for you. See, healthy people aren't afraid of rejection. Healthy people aren't afraid of disapproval. Healthy people don't need everybody's approval. Healthy people.
All right, I'm gonna grab the steak, and I want that to warm up a little bit. Let me pull that out.
You suffer for doing what is right. Now, work, at home, in your family, wherever. God will reward you for it. So, don't be afraid and don't worry. Instead, worship Christ as Lord of your life. And if you ask about your Christian hope, always be
We're
ready.
gonna warm that baby up.
Simple the word worry and the word
Just
worship.
like
Those
so.
are the two alternatives you have when you feel put down, when you feel pressured to be quiet about your faith in Christ. You can either worry or you can worship. You can panic or you can pray. You can focus on the problem and the pressure and the persecution, or you can focus on God. He says, turn your attention away from the pressure you feel and turn it toward God. That's what worship is, focusing on God. The Bible tells us in the Bible, when Stephen, who was the first martyr, was stoned to death, it said he looked up into heaven. He worshiped instead of worrying. As they were throwing all those rocks at him, it killed him. So don't be surprised. He says, don't be afraid. Worship instead of worry. Number three, he says, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. You should never be embarrassed for standing for the truth.
I get back from Vegas. We should be having our first canning. We're gonna see how these Roma tomatoes perform. Let me wash my hands.
Privilege of being called by being question. Is an insult gonna kill you? No.
Tiger, you slob.
Put down gonna kill you? No. Is somebody calling you a name or labeling you something because you made a stand for Christ and what the Bible says? No. Is somebody, some troll on the internet who's trying to bait you and get you an argument? Is that gonna hurt you? No. It's not. It's not going to kill you. So he says, don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Don't be surprised. Now, I want you to write this sentence down, and if you get this, it will liberate your life. I don't need other people's approval to be happy. If you learn this, if this is all you get in today's message, it'll change your life. Because otherwise, you are living your life for what other people think rather than what God made you to be, and you can't be who God made you to be if you're worried about pleasing other people. I don't need others' approval to be happy. That person you've been trying to get their approval for so many years, like maybe it's a parent, and maybe even God. If you haven't got it by now,
I always feel good after I wash my hands.
you don't need it.
Let's have a brew.
Anybody's approval.
All right.
you won't be happy.
Charging my laptop, but the cord is tight to the plug. It's working. Yeah, I always charge my stuff on the fly. It's the best way to do stuff.
suffer for doing God's will than to suffer for doing evil. And here's the point.
Let's have some peanuts before we throw this bad boy on the grill. I'm having a great Sunday night. Nice and quiet. Wednesday I take off for Vegas. Got a few plans down there. I'm planning to try to have 3 mega streams. Sometimes I only manage to do 2, but I think I'm going to try to do 3. That's going to be my top plan. Another thing, you know what the hell, we might try to do, I might have to twist Mr. Z's arm. Maybe we'll try to do the circus buffet. Try to see. I hate to leave a buffet. Someday when you'd like to play your banjo. Oh, I'm not that good on the banjo. My best thing is the organ. This summer I swam in a public place in a reservoir to boot. At the latter I was informal. At the former I wore my suit. I wore my swimming suit. This is just perpetually out of tune. It just sucks to even hear it. Makes me nuts. That's what you get for playing oh, that's fine, Shimei. We got some coverage for that. You're not required to. You got bigger fish to fry than whatever my goofy self is doing on the streets of Las Vegas. Pop in once in a while, just say hi. That's good. I'm going to try to do some recorded morning stuff. There's no way that, I'd ever expect people to be here constantly. These peanuts just haven't been up to par. I wonder if they misbagged salted for unsalted. These just suck. Not that good, not that good. I don't know, I might do a little inside painting at the church. I haven't quite decided yet.
So he knows rather than attacking Jesus directly, he wants to attack those who follow him. And today he uses the media, and he uses music, and he uses comedy, and
yeah, these nuts just aren't up to par.
Those who follow Jesus, and it's all around the
About that tonight.
when you're in opposition and people are harassing you for being a Christian and they look at you strange for what you believe, instead, be kind to everyone, including the opposition, and be patient with the opposition.
Yeah, I don't know why she may.
When you correct
She really likes to. She loves school.
they've been trapped by the devil, and he makes them obey him,
You got to like that.
and he helps them escape. Now, what's he
That commitment to education.
And see, if you don't have the Holy Spirit in your life, you don't have God's power in your life,
I got my MBA. I never wanted to step into a classroom again.
he can master your moods, he can
At least on the.
he can do all kinds of he will make you angry. You have no defense against Satan.
At least on the student side. I was cooked, man. Cooked.
These people, they're just being used as tools. And what you need to do is recognize the source and treat the opposition the way Jesus did. How did Jesus treat those who opposed him? Even on the cross, he's saying, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what.
I don't know if I could be a student.
That's what it means to be Christ-like. They don't know what they're doing.
It's bad enough. I was like, oh, you know, the gun thing. Like, oh, you got to renew your
They don't know what they're
concealed carry permit. Man, I don't even know if I want to sit through 12 hours of class time again.
doing. Father, forgive them. Now think about this. Jesus
That was just
lied about
forlorn in the cold December,
all things they
sitting in somebody's converted garage / real estate office.
here to overthrow Rome and take Pilate's place. Wrong.
It's like terrible.
They used that to get him to the cross. They said, he's got to do it. Wrong.
No, I got to get a real guitar,
And a glutton.
Judy, but that's not top priority right now.
They said, he's the devil incarnate. Wrong. And how did Jesus respond to all those lies that were told about him? Look at the next verse, 1 Peter 2. When they hurled their insults at him, Jesus did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to God.
We're going to go outside in a bit and cook up this.
I love this in the
I got this steak coming up to room temperature.
every name in the book.
Started to do a little brown out on me, so I better get her cooking.
Protect
Ah, shit.
set things right. This leads us to the fifth thing we need to do when you're under attack. Refuse to retaliate.
Writing to me is easy. Sitting in class,
You are most
that's a hard thing.
Jesus Christ when you don't strive.
This summer I swam and went swimming. This summer I might have drowned. But I held my breath and I kicked my feet and I moved my arms around. I moved my arms around. This summer I did swan dives and jackknives for you all. And once when you weren't looking, I did a cannonball. I did a cannonball. Give me a mountain beat, name honor, boys. Shit. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Dong, how you doing?
There's some people you just can't live at peace with.
How you doing, Dong? It's good to see you, bro. All right. It's always a pleasure to see Dong. Oh boy. All right, we got the steak. We got the gas. Oh, oh man. We got to put up this screen. Oh yeah. Let's try to get this thing up. That's not bad right there. Okay, let's get the gas set up. How you doing today, Dong? It's always nice to see Dong. Amber's like, mmm. I think we got the gas all set over there. Let's see. Yeah, there's good old Dong. I'm gonna water the plants too. Right, there we go. Hey Tina, happy 5th, babe. Okay, let's get this baby oiled down some. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's light that baby up a little bit. Let's see if she's gonna work. Over here. Hey guitars, how you doing? We're working on it now. Up to turn the gas on. Okay, there we go. Now let that heat up a bit. And then I'm gonna water the I'm gonna water all the plants here. Let's get that done. These onions are really doing good. They might be ready to harvest when we get that. I got my mega pumpkin. Yeah, it should be time to harvest when I get back. I've got plenty of tomatoes. Bad boys, good drink. Look at all these onions. Woo! Grab this dot here. Like the most successful crop I've had. all well water. I think it's for the well. That makes me feel better. Oh boy. Those onions are fantastic. Look at the size of these bad boys. Red, yellow, white. Mystery, he's only trolling you. He speaks English. He doesn't know Korean. You just feed the trolls. All right, let's pop this steak on. Over here, we're gonna just throw it on as is. Let me get some Montreal. You're more Korean than that goof. Nice to keep an old barbecue grill running. Yeah, old Dong is more, old Dong, you're more Korean than old Dong. Shit. All right, we'll let that go about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll flip that over. Let me get my beer I was working on. Ooh, there we go. He doesn't get on anybody's nerves. Just block him. That's why I say whenever anybody gets on your nerves, just block them. You have the block button right there. I think Dong is a scream myself. You got a guy that wants to waste his life, so you think he's Korean. And there we go. That's like the ultimate, funny. You got good old Dong. That's it. Ask yourself what Korean would stick around a room where he doesn't even speak the language. All right, here we go. That's our Dong. I hope I just didn't turn that off. Yeah, I think I did. Our man Dong. This is such a finicky thing. Hey BW, how you doing? Say hi to Dong. On our outdoor computer. Yeah, it was relatively quiet. I need another, let's see. Let's see, I'm going to put this other one up here. I can do a better job of fixing this thing up, I think. Yeah, Dong is a hoot. All right, let's get logged in here. One long Dong. We even gave him a name, Dong. Okay, we're on. There we go. Yay. Okay. You can block him. Mystery, very easily. Just go to the 3 dots to the right of his name and just block him. You'll never see him. Oh. Our boy Dong. That's the beauty of the block button. Oh, wow. Steak tonight, everybody. Steak tonight. But everything's all watered. I can't believe how good the harvest is going to be this year of tomatoes. And we're going to be canning the hell out of stuff in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I just can't even think of being in a classroom again unless I was a teacher. I did take the Yale course in Chinese. I did take the Yale course in same course they used to train airmen who were flying over China in World War II. Yeah, he's just trolling away, Mystery. It's good for the algorithm. He's excellent for the algorithm. So we keep him around for decoration. It's the Dong Show. Ask yourself this, Mystery. How many times do you hang around the Korean rooms on YouTube? That's about as sensible as a guy that was really from Korea would be here. Come on. I might have been born in the morning, but not yesterday morning. Yeah, ding dong. Whatever the hell he is, optimistic. It's just, it's just a state of patheticness on social media. Oh, my beautiful onions. So many glorious onions. I'm gonna have to get some mesh bags so I can hang them up to dry. You can't eat them right away. They have to cure. They have to go through a curing process. And a lot of people, the boss disregarded that. He tried to eat one hot out of the garden. You got to let them cool down. Yeah, there was a gong show. Yep. You got a little hot there. A little bit hot. Let's get our Del Monte out. Might have some A1 tonight. Our boy Dong. Okay, we're ready to feast away. Here, I got the heat turned down a little bit. It was getting a little hot. I don't mind rare, but I want to kind of cook through. Let's see. That's pretty good. Her boy Dong. I live in Canada. What is a gamma knife? What is a gamma knife? Hey Icy, how you doing? No, the curse of Germany and China was Tsingtao beer, which is the worst beer on planet Earth. I rate it right there with Heineken. Not terrible beer. When I get back, the onions should be about ready to harvest, I think. So I'll have to have the mesh bags. Hang them up in the workshop. Let them dry good, so that they get the outer skins on them. Hey Naomi, how you doing, honey? We got Dong in the house tonight. Low dose radiation, non-invasive. What's it supposed to do? Beautiful day today. A couple more minutes, that baby's going to be ready to go. I don't want it to be on fire. I'm turning off the stove. Yes, sir. That's it. Let's dig in, folks. All right, in the name of the Father, and Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Bless us, our Lord, and these thy gifts which you're about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord, amen. And may all the souls of the faithfully departed rest in peace, amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. All right. Go. I don't need you hanging around me like a dog all the time. Ooh, wow. Sounds not bueno. Don't even touch that. No sides, no. You know what, Dong? We're gonna pass on that, dude. We're gonna pass on that email. There's still fireworks here. Dong, I'm eating my Sunday dinner. I don't need any bullshit from a guy in that basement in Cleveland, Ohio. This dope thinks he'll send you something that you'll open and it'll infect and grab your computer. Not everybody's that dumb, Dong. It was a good try, though. Jay, are you saying when you moved to California or you left California? Hey, whoa, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Must be out of your mind. That's the way I feel when I got to California. This damn thing. Thing trying to install itself. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't put up with cats on the table. I don't put up with cats in the house. That's not part of my program. Steak is fantastic. $9. Dong is like, I'll send you this thing to you click on and then I take over your computer. I'm going to save the juice. I'm going to put it on your food tonight. They'll enjoy that. Yeah, $9 for Sunday dinner. I judge it definitely worth it. I don't need any sides or anything. Beautifully cooked. Oh, they'll love it. But I can't have Goliath up on the table. Yeah, you keep playing, Dong. Hear that bird? You hear that bird, Tiger? Huh? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, you can block him, man. All he's trying to do is get your attention. Excellent. We're having a steak. The grill is still rolling all these years. I need to do a fresh rebuild on it. But it's gone good. Steak, I don't need any sides or anything. Tiger, you pig. It sounds like a lot to deal with, Shimei. A lot to deal with. Ibuprofen. Yeah, I've been known to take that with that rib stuff. And I haven't had to take any for, well, thank goodness. Are you able to walk, Shimei? I don't know how good it is long-term use of ibuprofen. I don't know. Yeah, please like up the stream. Thank you. We've got Dong in his mom's basement in Ashtabula, Ohio. Let's give Dong a big thumbs up. Woo! Oh, okay. Hmm. That's tough duty. Feel that goof behind me. Hmm. Wow. Hey, Callie, how you doing, babe? We're gonna feed the cats in a minute. Callie joined Dong. Dong is pissed off too. He thought I was going to be dumb enough to click on something he sent me in email. Never click on any email attachments. All right, let's feed the cats here. Dong will entertain you long time. How you go, Dong? So Kelly, I think Dong is more pissed off than you are. Well, you got fish tonight, like it or not. All right. Cats are happy. There we go. Jim, that's Dong, yeah. That's Dong. He wanted to send me something to my email so I would open it up and he could commandeer the channel. As if I'm as dumb as he is. I was born in the morning, but not yesterday morning. Let me dump this trash. Ugh. The Legend of Dong. Okay. Oh. Give her that. Doesn't have much to chat. Actually, he adds a lot in the way of algorithmic attention, which is great. So I get more out of him than he gets out of here. That Skywalker's got a hell of an appetite. Yeah, let's see what a ton of hearts looks like. I was like, I never see that when I'm on the phone. Hit those hearts. What happens with those hearts? Show those cats some love. There we go. There we go. Yeah, your pool is open, Shemay. It's been plenty hot there on the main streets of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Been plenty hot. I think Tuesday night I'll probably go to In-N-Out. Something easy. Wednesday's an early getaway. I think I'm going to go get a haircut Tuesday morning. That's nice. All those hearts for the cat. That's wonderful. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. I think Dong got on Mystery's nerves. I think dong is a hoot. Mystery just needs a slow ride. Oh shit. Dong Bank in Vietnam. That's it, Elmer. Elmer knows about the Korean dong. Mystery said dong needs to be taken out and horsewhipped. Oh man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Mm. Mexico must be playing tonight. Mexico must be playing. One long dong. All right, guys. Well, it's been 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and pack it in tonight and say thank you. I've only got 2 more nights in town, and then we take the show on the road. So if you've not hit the like button, please take a second to do so. Shimei, good to see you. Also, Judy, Ronnie, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate every single one of you. Seattle Judy, thank you for everything you do. You guys are the best. Day after day, in every way. Yeah, I hope tomorrow is a good day for everybody. And thoughts and prayers for those people that were shot on the beach in Coney Island. I think it was 7 or 8 people. I don't believe any of them died yet, which is unbelievable, but, you know, they'll be in their thoughts and everything. So take care, everybody. Thumbs up or appreciated.